Okay, so do I really need to prove the foolishness of these apostate teachers again? I am, and I need to. I'm going to read Isaiah, the context, so you understand what it means. Okay, so here we go with Isaiah 64. Here it is. So this is the Septuagint, Isaiah 64. If thou wouldst open the heaven, trembling will take hold upon the mountains from thee, and they shall melt. As wax melts before the fire, and fire shall burn up the enemies. And thy name shall be manifest among the adversaries. At thy presence the nations shall be troubled. Whenever thou shalt work gloriously, trembling from thee shall take hold upon the mountains. From of old we have not heard, neither have our eyes seen a God beside thee, and thy works which thou wilt perform to them that wait for mercy. All right, let me clarify this one because this is very important. From of old, from the beginning, from as far as we can remember, we have not heard, nor have our eyes seen any God except for you. And your works, which you will perform to them that wait for mercy. To them that wait for mercy, you will perform these great works. Okay, keep that in mind. Verse 5. For these blessings shall happen to them that work righteousness. So it says, for these blessings shall happen to them that work righteousness, and they shall remember thy ways. Behold, thou wast angry, and we have sinned, therefore we have erred. Very straightforward, okay? But the interesting thing is about righteousness. For these blessings shall happen to them that work righteousness, and they shall remember your ways. Your ways. Not just meaning the way that God works, but the way that they should go in order to please God. It means both those things at once. Behold, thou wast you were angry, and we have sinned, therefore we have erred. Not you in your anger. We have erred. And we are all become as unclean, and all our righteousness as a filthy rag. And we have fallen as leaves because of our iniquities. Thus the wind shall carry us away. You see the context here, right? Righteousness is not filthy rags. And the righteous things we do are not filthy rags unless we sin. I'll read it again. You ready? It's crystal clear if you've stopped sinning. Because in Job it says that if you abstain from sin, from evil, then you have understanding. But you don't have understanding if you have not abstained from evil. Abstain from evil. Then you will understand these things. They will pop out. For these blessings shall happen to them that work righteousness. It doesn't say anything about the righteousness that we work not being true righteousness, or being filthy, or being corrupted, or anything but good. It says, for these blessings shall happen to them that work righteousness. Not to them that righteousness is imputed upon them. To them that do righteousness. The word work and do, it's the same word. Remember? Deeds, works, and actions. It's the same word. And that's the noun of the verb to do. For these blessings shall happen to them that work righteousness. And we are all become as unclean. We have become as unclean. And all our righteousness have become as a filthy rag. And we have fallen as leaves because of our iniquities, our sins. We have sinned, we have erred against God, and he is angry because the blessings that he was putting upon us because of the righteousness that we were working, that righteousness that we were working has become corrupted because we sinned. And now, what are the blessings of God? They're wasted. They're wasted. God blessed us in vain because we then later sinned. Those righteous deeds have become as filthy rags because of our sins. Crystal clear. And now that we understand that, it makes perfect sense with Ezekiel 33, where he says that if a righteous man sins, his righteous deeds cannot save him on the day that he is judged. He will die because of his sin. And the sinner, if he turns to righteousness and does what is right, makes recompense for the sin that he committed, his sins will be remembered no more, and he will live. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. It's not a criticism on us being able to do what is right or not. It absolutely has no sense here like that at all, whatsoever. So I hope I've cleared that up. May the Lord bless you as you seek him with all your heart.